the people in Western countries, now listen to this warning. This is Medvedev, Russian Security Council. Then the people in Western countries will not be able to sit in their clean houses, in their clean apartments, laughing at how they weaken Russia using proxies. Everything, he says, around them will go up in flames. Their citizens will get their fair share of woes. The earth will literally burn and the concrete will melt around them. Let me read to you that one more time. This is Medvedev, the deputy chairman of the Russian Security Council. Then the people in Western countries will not be able to sit in their clean houses and apartments, laughing at how they weaken Russia using proxies. Everything around them will go up in flames. Their citizens will get their fair share of woes. The earth will literally burn and the concrete will melt around them. Now, if that isn't something to take note of, I'm not sure what is.
Shalom, shalom. HALALYAM la YAHAWAH BAHASHAM BAHASHAM QADASH. But the Tazon goodbye. Coming at you with another lesson from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the teacher with well, peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. It's gonna be a quick hit today, going into this article here. It says a top Russian. So, like, give me 1 second. It says a top Russian official just quoted the book of Revelation to describe America's soon fate. Okay. So, America's about to burn with thermonuclear fire, man. You know, these guys are quoting scriptures now, man. And you got a bunch of scriptures that tie into the destruction of Babylon, man. Alright. We're gonna grab just a few. I'm gonna grab that video also, see if I can put it in here. But this guy was talking about the concrete melting. They were gonna cause the concrete here in Babylon to melt. You know, and what does that? Nothing but thermonuclear fire, man. You know, for something like that to melt. And when you think about concrete melting, think about this scripture here. It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So you got the earth and the works that are therein are going to be burned up, man. These things, scriptures told you that these things are going to melt, the elements. And concrete is a part of the elements, man. And the dude also said that the citizens shall experience many woes. Alright. The citizens of Babylon is going to experience many woes, man. You know. And that's just telling them what this place is going to suffer, man. The people here that live here are going to suffer because of the things that they're going to send upon this place. You know. And for the citizens, when you're at war, and when you attack the citizens, it's called a war crime, man. You know, that's considered to be a war crime because that's you're attacking innocent bystanders, pretty much, man. But these guys, they don't care. You keep fucking with them, they're gonna put this place in the dirt forever, man. You know. And the scripture talks about elements melting with fervent heat. When you look at the elements, everything that is in the earth is made up of elements. Alright? So everything here in Babylon is capable of melting. And you do that with thermonuclear fire, man. Let me grab this real quick. This book Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. So like you'll be fighting hand-to-hand combat. You have men yelling, you know, their war cries or whatnot. It'd be sword to sword, man. Sword and shield, man. You know. It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, so it's gonna be burning and fuel of fire. And what causes that, man? Thermonuclear fire, these nukes, man. That means this battle's going to be fought with missiles and nukes. It ain't going to be fought on the floor this time, man. It's going to be fought in the air. Okay, so you're going to have air defense versus, you know, nuclear missile silos. And these things are going to be shooting off nuclear missiles from all the way across the earth, man. Scripture talks about that. Arrows are sharp. Let me grab it. Book of 2nd Esdras. It's book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So they're gonna be shot from what? The west to the east, man. Alright? Across that great big ocean in between, you know, they're gonna be shot from the west to the east. And this is how Babylon is going to go out, man, through thermonuclear fire. It's going to get bombarded with nuclear missiles, man. Not just from Russia, but from all the countries over in the Middle East, man. Not from all the countries, but all those that have been oppressed by Babylon in the Middle East, man. And they have nukes. The Lord says, let the weak say that I am strong, man. You know, so that what? These little nations going to get armed up with nuclear missiles as well. And they're going to get their hit in. You know, while Babylon getting curb stomped, you know, these little nations gonna come in and get a hit in too, man. Not a few hits, man. Alright, but this guy is pretty much threatening Babylon, and he's using words that you would see in the scriptures. He said, woes, woes. That means destructions. He said, many destructions are gonna come to the citizens of Babylon, man. You know, and brothers have had so many apocalyptic dreams here in Babylon. This place is really going to shit. This place is gonna get mollywopped, man. Alright, there ain't no standing back up after what's about to happen in this place. You know, the Lord's about to cripple Babylon, you know, until she can't get up no more. But this is book of Revelation. This book of Revelation, it says, Revelation chapter 11 verse 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. Which Babylon is made up of 10 FEMA regions, man. That earthquake is caused by those nuclear missiles. The scripture talks about the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. It's going to be from nuclear missiles. It says, and the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. So that's the whole country of Babylon. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. Okay, that's completion. Okay, that's just a big. It's completion on a big scale. And the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the power of heaven. So verse 14, the second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And the second woe is the Second World War. It's the second destruction. Okay. The third destruction cometh quickly. It's the third World War, and they call it World War because it's a great big war that's reaping havoc in other nations as well. Not only from the nations that are involved in the war, but the nations that are allied with those nations or that are surrounding those nations, man. So it's called a woe, you know, a world war. But that's all I had on that, man. I truly hope this quick. It was edifying. So you Akim and YAHAWAH. We'll listen in truth and sincerity. So next time I want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Next time I do say Shalom. About the ball. DTA about the ball soon.